Marriage, to me, was always supposed to be a bond forged on love, mutual respect, and shared commitment. That's the promise I believed in the day I stood beside Emily and said, "I do," 6 years ago. I never pretended to be perfect, but I showed up day after day. I worked tirelessly, made sure our bills were covered, remembered the small things that mattered to her, and countless times I placed her needs before my own. But slowly, so gradually I almost missed it, things began to change. It started with little signs. The kisses goodbye became a thing of the past. Our regular date nights quietly disappeared. And even when it was just the two of us, it felt like we were nothing more than strangers sharing the same space. The warmth, the connection, all faded. At first, I convinced myself it was stress, maybe work pressures, maybe something personal she hadn't figured out how to explain. So I waited. I gave her room. I checked in gently, especially when she seemed withdrawn. Every time, her response never wavered. A quick glance from her phone, a hollow, "I'm fine." But she wasn't fine. And deep down, I knew our marriage wasn't either. One night, after cleaning up from dinner, I realized I couldn't keep playing this game of pretend. She was sprawled on the couch, eyes glued to her phone. The same routine as always. I sat beside her, took a quiet breath, and said, "We need to talk." Her eyes stayed on the screen. "About what?" I kept my tone calm. "About us, about how distant we've become. You hardly speak to me. We haven't been close for months. It's like I'm invisible to you." She let out a sharp, irritated sigh. "I don't see why that's such a big deal." I blinked, trying to stay composed. Emily, we're married. We're supposed to be connected, emotionally, physically. That matters. She finally set her phone down and crossed her arms. "I don't owe you anything just because we're married." Her words hit like a punch to the chest. Still, I kept my voice even. "I'm not saying you owe me. I'm saying that connection matters. It's not about obligation. It's about us, about staying close." She rolled her eyes. "Maybe I'm just not the kind of wife you want." And there it was, the truth I'd been trying so hard not to face. I'd poured everything I had into this marriage while she slowly drifted away. In that moment, something inside me just went quiet. "All right," I said softly, standing up from the couch. She finally looked up. "Where are you going?" I grabbed my jacket. I get it now, loud and clear. For the first time in a long time, I didn't feel anger or heartbreak, just clarity. Her expression shifted. Confusion mixed with annoyance. "You're seriously overreacting." I shook my head. "No, I'm finally done." She scoffed, but I caught it, a flicker of surprise, maybe even fear. She never thought I'd walk away. She thought I'd always stick around, no matter how empty I felt. But I left. At first, I checked into a hotel, just trying to sort through everything in my head. Part of me believed she'd call, reach out, say something meaningful. A week went by. Then, a text. "Seriously? You're leaving over this? Grow up." That was all I needed to see. The next morning, I filed for divorce. At first, she thought I was bluffing. She figured I'd back down, that I'd crawl back like I always did. But once she got the divorce papers, her tune changed. She called, crying, begging, making promises she should have made long ago. But it was too late, because love isn't something you fight for only when it's slipping away. It's how you treat someone when they're still standing beside you. Walking away was the hardest choice I ever made, but also the best one. I finally realized I deserved more: genuine love, honest respect, and a real partnership.